The following podcast contains mature subject matter, adult themes, and may also contain profanity. You have been warned.
Hello, Absurdians. Welcome back to our show, The Absurd. As you probably know, in this little show of ours, we look at absurd histories, mysteries, freaky goings-on from around the world and right here at home. I'm here with my uber-charming co-host, Mel. Hello, Mel.
Uber. Hi, how are you?
I am well, and you?
I'm great.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you know that well and Mel rhyme? I just realized that.
Yeah.
So it's a relatively balmy day here today, only down to -6 C.
Ooh, get out your bathing suit.
I did go out for a walk. Almost every day I've been going out for a walk for like 20 or 25 minutes.
Well, that's good.
No. I actually don't mind walking in cold. Like, I don't want to be, like, lying out there.
No.
But like at snow and ice, I hate, because walking is not awesome in snow and ice.
But today is perfect.
Yeah. But even like when it was like, -28 with wind chill, I've got good warm clothing.
Yep.
As long as you bundle up, it's actually quite invigorating.
Quite invigorating.
And when I was a child, I would do this, and I would imagine that I was on some alien frozen tundra world. Out exploring. That's what I still do.
Okay.
It's not quite as much fun now. I have to really work at it. But, yeah.
Well, that's good.
Oh, and by the way, everyone, while we are recording this on February 2nd for release on the 4th, on January 31st, it was Mel's birthday.
No.
Was so.
Wow.
Yeah. And if you want to know how old she is, just send me a private message.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, she's hanging in there. She's still hanging in there.
Yeah.
You had a good birthday weekend?
I did. I had a great weekend full of lots of funness.
Yeah, I saw the video of you riding the mechanical bull.
Yes.
With a ridiculously oversized hat on.
Yeah.
That
was
Homer
at Lone
Simpson.
Star. Lone Star in Cambridge.
Yeah, was it fun?
Yeah, it was fun.
Riding the bull was it really working?
No, that was just me bouncing.
Oh, yeah, I picked up on that. I had the audio on, so yeah, I caught that. Why didn't it work? That's pretty lame.
I think it was just for show. Like, it wasn't an actual mechanical bull.
Well, that's
it was
lame
just a
show.
saddle on a pole.
Why don't they have a real bull and not
they should.
alive? But
yeah, like the Dallas.
Downtown?
Dallas. It's not called the Dallas.
No, it's called Dallas.
But
yeah, they have a mechanical bull, don't they?
They sure do.
Have you ridden it?
No.
Why?
Are you high?
No.
I am not going to do that.
What would it take for you to ride the mechanical bull?
Oh, God. Nope.
Well, there's different settings. They could put it on like the toddler setting for you.
It's not so much that. It's the clientele that goes on a mechanical bull when you're at, prime clubbing hours.
Okay.
And certain people like to wear dresses.
Oh.
And
go on.
Not have anything on underneath.
Is that a fact?
And even if they do.
Yeah.
Ugh, no. Nope. I think about it way too much, and that is honestly the number one reason why I've never gone on a mechanical bull.
Well, they probably do wash it, but I may need to rethink my opinion of Dallas after this.
Why, you're going to start going?
Wow. That makes it sound like a regular thing. I don't think that's necessary. I have been there. Not for... I might have been there twice in my life.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's what I've been there. I've only been there twice because it's country, right? Mostly.
Yeah,
that's
and
not
new
my jam.
country at that. I despise it. No, and I was never there for very long.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it's a cool bar, though. Like, I like the layout and everything. It's kind of neat.
I'm trying to think of what it was before. Like, one time it was a theater, but it was another club or like maybe a live entertainment thingamabob place stuff, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can guarantee you there wasn't someone coming out and wiping it down after every ride, so...
No, but they probably do it at the end of the night.
Oh,
so
God.
if we went
so after it's just littered in syphilis and secretions.
Wow.
Blech.
Well, it takes kind of the
Gross.
romance out of it, doesn't it? But if we went there right after they opened, like, to film it, then it would be squeaky clean.
Yeah. Yeah. I wheezed.
She wheezed. I'm going to call you Wheezy from now on. But yeah, you had a good weekend.
Yeah, it was
Excellent.
good. My good friend Evelina had a party at her place for me, and
Sweet.
so it was a good turnout.
Evelina, who loves everything we post.
Yeah,
Does she listen, though?
she does.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. So it's not for nothing that she
No,
actually
not for
loves
nothing. Yeah,
us. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Glad you had a good time.
yeah. What about you? What'd you get up to?
Not very. Friday I did nout. That's how they say nothing.
Out.
In Northern England.
Okay.
And then Saturday I actually went out to watch a Leaf game,
Yes.
predicting they would lose, which they didn't. Went to Howl at the Moon.
Isn't that pub that's attached to a certain establishment in Waterloo?
Actually, it's in Kitchener.
Well, whatever. Kitchener. Sorry.
What kind of establishment do you mean, Mel?
Well, you know,
No.
the dancing kind.
Oh, you mean Roxanne?
Yes, I do.
The only strip bar surviving in Waterloo region, and it'll be the last one ever.
Oh, for sure.
Because when it goes, they're not putting new licenses into that.
No,
crap.
probably not.
Yes, it is attached to that, but I absolutely did not go.
No?
I despise strip bars.
Really?
Hate them.
Mm.
Here's my reasons for hating strip bars.
Okay, go ahead.
The only thing worse than the horrific beer choices and the price they charge for them is the music they play.
Mm.
The last time I was at one was not really by choice. I didn't get dragged there at gunpoint. But I didn't really want to go. It was probably like 7 years ago. And all the music was this mindless garbage rap something.
Mm-hmm.
Played so loud, you could not even really catch any kind of, nuance to the music.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the DJ or whatever who comes on and is like, ladies and gentlemen, and you're like, what? What are you saying? Like, is there a chemical leak in the kitchen? Do we have to get out of here?
Yeah. Yeah.
And lastly, I have zero moral objection to strip bars. None whatsoever. So long as everybody, like all the dancers, all the women, primarily women, are there by choice.
Right.
If that's their choice to make money,
Go for it.
Get that bank, girl.
Yeah.
I couldn't care less.
Yeah.
I actually was offered a job to work at a strip bar as a DJ.
Oh, I could see that.
And when I was in university, remember, I don't know if you were around here yet, but at where the roundabout is now at Bridge Street and Lancaster.
Oh, the Dollhouse.
One and the same. One and the same.
That just shut down when I moved to the area.
Okay, well, there was a bar next door called Huggies.
Yeah.
That I would go to quite regular, and it was a club, right?
Yeah.
But a friend of mine DJ'd at Dollhouse, and he was looking to move on. He said, well, I can, get you the gig. And had I taken it, I wouldn't have had any student loans. The pay was beyond incredible. And all cash.
Then why didn't you?
Thank you for asking. So again, no moral objection to people making a living by choice, stripping. I have no moral objection to people working in prostitution if they're doing it completely by choice.
Right.
However, more and more at these strip clubs, they have, the champagne lounge.
Yeah.
Or whatever they want to call it, right? Well, there's more going on there than just your old-fashioned grandpa's lap dance.
Yeah.
Right? It gets a little bit, some few games of, of tickle. Again, I don't have any problem with that, except another friend of mine at the time was dating a woman who stripped. And she was telling me that, like, she only wanted to strip. She wanted no part of any of the sexual shenanigans that were going on in the back.
Yeah.
They would not hire any strippers who weren't willing to do that. Now, but as a DJ there, I would have to, like, gentlemen, if you want to meet the amazing...
Candy.
I was just going to say that. Candy. You know, go on back to the Champagne Lounge. Actually, I can do better than that.
Destiny.
Gentlemen, put your hands together for the lovely Candy. And if you'd like to see more of her, ooh, and I do mean more, you want to visit our Champagne Lounge. So that's essentially pimping.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When women got to go in the back, they got to do something they don't want to do in order to make the money that they would normally make stripping.
Yeah.
I'm pimping. I'm not doing that. No.
Well, they don't get paid to strip.
Well,
they make their money.
Depends where you are.
Off your lap dances.
That's right.
Yeah.
But let's admit,
it might be different now. I don't know, but
there's a whole lot of difference between a lap dance and a handy.
Yeah.
Or pardon my language, a blowjob.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. And you shouldn't have to do the latter.
Yeah.
In order to be able to do the former.
Right.
So.
No, that's right. Yep. It should all, again, like you said, it should all be a choice.
Right. Of course.
Yeah.
Totally a choice.
Yeah. Because you're bringing people in no matter what, right?
Right. Right.
So.
But there's another thing. Like, I'm 50-ish years old. And what am I going to see at a strip bar that I haven't seen?
Right.
Like, unless she has a third breast growing out of her back, or four legs. Why am I paying to do this, by the way?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep.
No. Not interested. But while I was at Howl at the Moon, I went there with my friend Seb, who you've met. Do you remember when we were at Piper's and I demonstrated to our server Ambrose, who you have a crush on, those two physical demonstrations, if you will, that women can do, but men can't.
Right.
Okay. So on Saturday night, our server, Kirsten, and Sabby, I demonstrated both of those things to them.
Yeah.
I couldn't do them, as I demonstrated. Kirsten could do both of them. The one where you lean against the wall and bring your leg in, you remember that?
Yeah.
Kirsten could do that.
Yeah.
Sabby couldn't. Then we went on to the chairlift thing. Kirsten could do it, but then so did Sabby. So I'm like, you're not supposed to be able to do this. I want to have a look at your pelvis. Because that's what that's what makes women be able to do it.
Yeah.
Right? That men can't, because you guys give birth.
Yeah.
So I'm forced to conclude, empirically I might add, that Sabby is in fact a woman. Yeah, I don't see any other conclusion as possible.
I mean, what other possible explanation could there be?
Right. So yeah, I'm not judging, but I'm just a little surprised that after all these years I didn't know that. So let's move on to some stories.
Yeah, let's get into that.
Yeah, why wouldn't we? Actually, before we get underway, I do want to apologize again for last week's episode. There was a weird, funky hiss. Not as bad as the bonus episode. Not even close. In the background. And I could not figure out what the source of it was, nor could I eliminate it. However, we did do a test recording prior to this episode that seemed to work out hunky-dory. So I believe that we are good to go.
All right, fingers crossed.
Now, what was our first story last week? Was that me or you? That was you, so it's my turn. Yippee! Ki-A. Mel?
Yes?
Do you like French fries?
I love French fries.
Me too. God, they're delicious, aren't they?
A lot.
A lot. Matter of fact, when we say that, we're going for a poutine night at the Duke of Wellington afterwards. Anyway, what would you do for fries?
What would I do for fries?
Uh-huh.
Like, Put on real pants and leave the house to go get fries?
Okay. Would you kill someone for fries?
I'm pretty sure I wouldn't.
No matter how good the fries were?
I am pretty sure.
Yeah. No,
I'm pretty
that's the
sure.
best
I might
answer.
want to, but I probably won't.
Right. No, that's a good moral answer.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to go down to Fort Worth, Texas.
Okay.
Big surprise. Where a man died on Wednesday after being shot in the head during an argument over French fries at a West Division apartment complex, police reported.
Wow.
The fatal shooting highlights how minor disputes can escalate to deadly violence, leaving one man dead and another on the run from authorities. I'd like to add on to that where it highlights minor disputes can escalate to deadly violence, particularly in a country and culture where everybody carries a bloody firearm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can pretty much guarantee you're not going to get shot here,
Right.
right? Anyway, officers responded to the 9500 block of Jeremiah Drive. That sounds terrible. Around 6:30 p.m. after reports of gunfire. They found an adult male with a gunshot wound to the head. Despite life-saving efforts by police and Fort Worth Fire EMS, the victim died at a local hospital hours later. Investigators with the gun violence unit said the shooting allegedly stemmed from a gathering of friends. Yeah, sounds like it. Detectives said the argument began when the victim refused to share his French fries with the suspect. The disagreement quickly intensified. The suspect allegedly drew a weapon and shot the victim before fleeing the scene. Police have identified the suspected shooter, a resident of the same apartment complex. Officers searched the area and the suspect's home, but he remains at large as of Thursday. Detectives are actively looking for the suspect to speak with him about the incident, the department said in a statement. Police emphasized the shooting appears isolated with no ongoing danger to the public. The Tarrant County Medical Examiner's Office will release the victim's name after positive identification and family notification. The office will also determine the official cause and manner of death. I'm going to guess it's a gunshot wound.
Yeah.
Granted, I'm not the CSI Rod or anything. Anyone with information, blah, 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 blah. It's not going to be anyone listening, I don't think. But it's interesting. They believe it appears isolated with no ongoing danger to the public. I would say that somebody willing to kill somebody else for French fries is a constant danger.
Yeah, I would think so.
You know what I mean?
I think so.
Like, obviously, I wouldn't even hit somebody for French fries.
No.
Like, I might go, you're a dick, and walk away, you know. But probably not even. I just get my own French fries.
Yeah, I have children. They steal my French fries all the time.
You have a dog.
Yes, this is true.
It probably likes French fries,
Yes.
but self-respecting beast doesn't.
Right?
So, yeah, if you're ever in Dallas, Fort Worth, particularly Fort Worth on Jeremiah Drive, or whatever the hell it was called,
Yeah.
don't eat fries.
Don't eat fries.
And if somebody says, hey, dude, give me some of your fries, you give them a fries.
Yeah.
And you walk away. Hey, Melody, you got a story for us?
I do.
Let's have it.
We're going to go to Pickering,
Ontario? Ooh,
Yeah,
big
it's a
nuclear
local
power
story.
plant there.
Yes.
Big.
All right. It was St. Patrick's Day, 1995, in the middle of a Canadian winter. In the basement on Glen Grove Road, 6 friends, Jay, Chad, Michael, Danny, Robbie, and Jamie. Wow, very Canadian names, aren't they?
Sure are. I'm going to go out on a limb and say they're white.
Yes. Yes, they are.
Which is fine, obviously.
They were hanging out in the basement doing what teenagers do, laughing, drinking, and planning a night that would never end. At around 2 a.m., the boys slipped out into the darkness. They headed towards the frozen docks of Frenchman's Bay, a quiet inlet of Lake Ontario. Surveillance footage, grainy and haunting, captured the last flicker of their silhouettes near a main local marina. Police believe they untied a 14-foot Boston whaler and pushed off into the black water, but they disappeared.
Nice boat.
Yes.
They are.
A resident later recalled the distant fading drone of an outboard motor that suddenly cut to a deadly silence. When the sun rose, the boys were gone. By the time the alarm was raised, 36 hours have passed.
Yeesh.
A fatal delay. The Canadian Coast Guard and local police launched one of the largest searches in the lake's history. They scanned the shoreline, dragged the bottom, and flew over the ice floes. But they found nothing. No life jackets, no debris, and most baffling, not a single piece of the unsinkable boat. Weeks later, a lone gas can washed up on the New York side of the lake, but it offered no answers, only more questions. For 3 decades, the families have lived in a state of ambiguous loss, struck between the official theory of a tragic drowning and the nagging mystery of how 6 people could vanish so completely. While the official theory remains a tragic accident, the lake private investigator Bruce Ricketts spent over 13 years challenging the narrative, uncovering details that suggest the night was far more complex than a simple joyride going wrong. Ricketts discovered a critical gap in the surveillance footage. Roughly 20 minutes after 3 of the boys entered the marina at 1:48 a.m., the camera captured 3 other individuals, 2 women and 1 man, entering the same area. Ricketts believed they might have witnessed what happened or have been involved, yet they were never identified or mentioned in early police reports. He highlighted the physics of the boat, a replica of the Boston whaler known for its foam-filled hull that makes it virtually unsinkable. Ricketts argued it was nearly impossible for the boat to vanish completely without leaving debris, even if it capsized in the storm. While police used the gas can found in Wilson, New York to prove the boat sank, Ricketts questioned its drift pattern. Based on the lake's currents at night, he argued that he could only have floated towards Toronto, not across the lake to the U.S. shore. There were many other theories that came up. Ricketts also investigated rumors of a drug smuggling connection in the marina area, though he was never able to find definitive proof. Just days after the disappearance, a fire broke out 5 kilometers away. Ricketts filed Freedom of Information requests to see if one of the stolen boats had been burned there to destroy evidence, a lead he was investigating just weeks before he passed away. As of 2025, the 30th anniversary of the disappearance, the file is officially unsolved and remains open. So they have no idea where these 6 boys went.
Yeah, and they were what do you say, like 15, 16?
Yeah, they were like, somewhere around there.
Yeah. I'm mildly familiar with this case. Like, I've certainly heard of it.
Yeah.
6 people in a 14-footer. I guess it's suitably comfortable. Well, what the hell would possess you to go out in Lake Ontario in March?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You know, the air temperature might have been okay. I guarantee you the water wasn't.
No.
You wouldn't last long in it.
No.
You know, before hypothermia took you and you'd lose all your energy and, adios.
Yep.
But yeah, where's the boat?
Where's the boat? There's, like I said, there's no life jackets. There's no nothing. Like, absolutely nothing has come ashore.
Assuming they had life jackets with them.
Assuming so.
Right.
Sure.
But I don't understand the one part there. It said 3 of the boys were seen on surveillance footage at the marina. Then there's a gap, and then 2 women and a man were shown. Where were the other 3 boys?
That you just couldn't see them in the camera view.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
it could only capture 3 of them going.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's weird.
It is weird. It's always those, like, mysteries of, like, what happened. That's what would kill me the most. Like, if that was my kid, or, I mean, anyone you know, for that matter.
Yeah,
like, what happened?
But, especially your kid. Yeah, and it's weird. I mean, we always do this. And I get it, like, what's it called? Well, there's Occam's razor, which is the theory that after everything else has been eliminated must be the truth. Okay? But almost always the explanation is simple and obvious.
Yeah.
Like, perhaps they were dicking around in the boat.
Yep.
They're going out at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume it wasn't their boat.
No.
Right. So, okay, there's 4 minutes for being stupid.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not suggesting for a second they deserve any of this. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But they went out there and who knows what happened. right?
Mm-hmm.
The boat capsized, or what have you. As we said, getting back into a boat in that water temperature, you better get it right the first time.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
No.
And who knows? There are ships in the Great Lakes.
Mm-hmm.
Would be in March. It wouldn't be frozen, not in Lake Ontario, like not solid frozen. So who knows that the boat didn't get run over and ground to piece of hamburger, and the boat's gone.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, drug trafficking. We love these big.
Sure.
I'm not saying it's not possible, but is it as likely as what I just suggested?
No.
No. These boys, I'm going to guess, weren't involved, because that would be an obvious then. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were dealing.
Yeah. It's a weird story, crazy
100%.
Story. Because the fact that there was just absolutely nothing
left
tying them to even being in the boat.
Yes.
And they scoured everything, couldn't find a trace of anything.
Yeah, that is weird. I don't know. And the idea, it's a cover-up. We love doing that, too. We like to see conspiracies where they probably don't even exist.
Yeah.
I mean, there are conspiracies in the world, no question.
Sure.
But, yeah, well, hopefully it gets solved at some point.
Yeah. I just watched, do you remember Christine Jessup?
Yes.
I watched, there's a documentary on Netflix. If you get a chance to watch it, it's a brutal, awful, make you want to throw up story.
Was this the girl in the apartment building who was going down to meet her friend swimming?
No.
Okay, that's another one. What's her name in Toronto? That one bothers me so bad.
I can't remember her name.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I was thinking of Nicole Moran.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I think I saw that one too.
They've never found her.
No, that's tough, man.
Oh, it's such a sad story, dude. It brings me down hard to
the one with Christine Jessup. That one was, I didn't know. I had heard the story, but I didn't really know the whole story.
Yeah.
I didn't live here at the time. Not that you wouldn't hear about it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's a pretty brutal story.
Yeah, that was sort of both, I think, mid-'80s, 84, 85.
Yeah, 84.
So I'm certainly old enough to remember them on the news. And
yeah, they found her weeks later, though.
But they busted the guy who did it.
Yeah, but not till
No, I know.
Not that long ago.
No, I know, but
because of DNA.
Right. But justice served, still okay.
Yeah.
And was it a neighbor?
That's who they originally thought. Yeah, that's who they arrested.
Yeah.
And then once DNA came out, he was exonerated because of the said DNA. And then they traced it all back to someone that knew their family. They all hung out together.
Naturally.
And
Well, I mean, and you're a mother, you're a parent.
Mm-hmm.
It always kind of, I don't laugh at it, but it always amazes me how afraid people are. Oh, I can't send my child to the park. There could be pedophiles and predators. When it is literally 98% of the time when children disappear, it's usually an estranged parent.
Yeah, or a friend.
Or a family member.
Family, yeah.
It's almost never a stranger.
Yeah.
The stranger danger. I'm not suggesting kids should go up and, we'll talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Well, no, I take that back. But if, there's a white van advertising free puppies or candy, no, you teach your kid to stay the hell back. I'll get you a puppy.
I'll go.
Hook me up with some candy and some puppies.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find, I listened to this podcast very early on, and I'm trying to find the name of it. I actually spoke with the host of it. Hostess, if we still use that term. I can't find her right here, though. It's called Canadian True Crime.
Okay.
And she's been on a number of years. She's actually from Australia. Her and her husband moved here. They live in, I believe, Mississauga. It looks like maybe her show's done. Oh, no. Nope, she's still releasing. She released an episode today on Robert Pickering. And I remember listening to a show one of her podcast episodes about Christine Jessup. And it was very good. Very good. And she's a wonderful host.
Yeah.
I should actually reach out to her from our show. Can't hurt.
Go
we're
for
a community, yo.
That's right.
All right, enough sadness of poor children missing. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
No, me neither.
I have something that you, as a woman, should appreciate.
Okay.
I see, and I'm not checking you out, but you're wearing pants.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm wearing pants.
Well, I mean, as opposed to like dress.
Oh God, no.
Do you like wearing dresses?
No.
There you go.
Hate them.
There you go.
Never wear them.
Then this woman is going to be one of your heroes.
Okay.
So, Helen Louise Hulick, born in 1908, was an American educator and a pioneer of auditory verbal therapy. But the point of this story is this. Helen was called to court as a burglary witness in November 1938. This is in L.A. The 29-year-old kindergarten teacher arrived in her usual attire of a top and slacks. But seeing slacks on a woman so greatly offended Judge Arthur S. Guerin that he would not allow Hulick to testify. Instead, he rescheduled her testimony and ordered her to wear a dress at her next appearance. She refused. As the November 10th, 1938 issue of the LA Times reported, she stated, "You tell the judge I will stand on my rights. If he orders me to change into a dress, I won't do it. I like slacks. They're comfortable." When she appeared in slacks once more, the judge chastised her for both her attire and what he perceived as problems with her demeanor. Quote, "The last time you were in this court, dressed as you are now, and reclining your neck on the back of your chair, you drew more attention from spectators, prisoners, and court attachés than the legal business at hand," Guerin said. To continue, "You were requested to return in garb acceptable to courtroom procedure. Today, you come back dressed in pants and openly defying the court. The court hereby orders and directs you to return tomorrow in accepted dress. If you insist on wearing slacks again, you will be prevented from testifying. But be prepared to be punished according to law for contempt of court." The LA Times quoted her response as follows. "Listen, I've worn slacks since I was 15. I don't own a dress except a formal. If he wants me to appear in a formal gown, that's okay with me." He goes, "I'll come back in slacks, and if he puts me in jail, I hope it will help to free women forever of anti-slackism."
Anti-slackism.
Never heard it, but I like it.
Wow, I like that.
Hulick returned wearing slacks, but this time she also brought with her attorney William Katz, not to be confused with the actor who played the greatest American hero. Katz was armed with citations supporting her argument that she had the right to appear in the attire of her choice. Judge Guerin held her in contempt of court nevertheless, sentencing her to 5 days in jail. There, she was forced to wear a denim prisoner's dress. She was quickly released on her own recognizance, however, after which her attorney declared they would be appealing the sentence. As Hulick's story garnered attention, hundreds of supporters sent letters of protest to the courthouse. Finally, the appellate division overturned Judge Guerin's contempt citation. By taking the stand, Helen launched a national discussion that helped to free women of anti-slackism. Hulick passed away in 1989. She's darn good, dude.
Good for her.
I like her.
And when did you say this was?
1938.
Oh yeah, slacks. They're hoary.
Ooh.
I actually have a story about wearing slacks.
No.
Unless you wanted to add more to that story
That's
before
it, dude.
okay.
I don't know.
Speaking of that, like women wearing slacks or dresses or whatnot.
Yeah.
My Nan Baker, my grandma.
Yep.
She always wore dresses.
Okay.
Or skirts, I should say. always had a long skirt on. Every time I see her.
I hope were her ankles covered? They
yeah.
better be.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
Yeah, no, they were actually.
All right.
Yeah, she was always dressed very nice. She always had her jewelry. But anyways, that's not the point of my story.
Okay.
She had come out to my nan lived in Newfoundland.
Yep.
And she had come out to visit us when we all lived here in Ontario, when Mom and Dad lived here.
Yep.
And it was the first time that my husband Mark was meeting her.
Okay.
And so we go out to my mom and dad's place, and we were getting ready to go to the Maple Syrup Festival. And not the Elmira one, whichever one that we went to out there, because they lived out like Brighton area.
Lame.
Quinte Bay.
Yeah, I know it is.
And Nan comes downstairs with pants on.
Oh.
Like, kind of like what I have on. So like kind of legging style.
Scandalous.
And funny you say that, because I'm like, oh, Nan, because I've seen Nan in pants only a few times.
Right.
Like if we go fishing or something, she would always have pants up. Anyways, so then she goes, La, I look like a tramp. And she's like pulling on her pants.
Yeah.
And my husband's response was, because you're wearing pants?
Like he was like, what are you talking about?
Tramp in Newfie is meant a slob. That's what we refer to, like, oh, she looks like a tramp.
Yeah,
but that just means someone not put together. You're kind of a sloppy.
Like a bum.
Like a bum.
Yeah. Which is the original meaning of the word.
Tramp, yeah.
Yeah.
So that just created a whole gaggle of laughter.
Gaggle or giggles?
Gaggle of giggles.
Did she wear the pants?
She did. Because we're going to Maple Syrup, and it's like muddy and whatever.
Yeah.
And then she gets there, and men were hitting on her.
What?
Yeah, I know. She was a good-looking woman.
Oh, shit.
She's a good-looking woman.
Huh.
And these old men were kind of hitting on her. And Mark goes, see? It's because you're dressed like a tramp.
How did she respond to that?
She laughed. She laughed.
Okay,
she was good.
She's
a good sport. But anyways.
Is she still alive?
No.
Too bad.
No.
Yeah.
She was the best.
Well, she still is, probably.
She is. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. Like.
It is ridiculous.
Yeah, like it's not like she was, wearing a bathing suit in court.
No. No. She's still covered.
Yeah.
Shouldn't matter.
Well, you'll see the picture that I use for the story. Like, she looks beyond presentable.
Yeah.
Like, I don't,
Yeah.
This judge was obviously a doughhead.
Clearly.
Way to abuse your power, you numbskull.
Yeah.
So, there's your, so if you ever, I hope you never, or any women or girls listening, I hope you never experience anti-slackism.
Anti-slackism, that's right.
I love that term.
Because, we all want to dress like tramps.
I've never understood the word slacks.
Slacks? It is a weird word.
It is. What does it mean? Like,
oh.
I don't know. I'm going to look into it.
Slacks.
Yeah.
Pantaloons.
I know a band named The Slacks. I have some friends in it. They don't exist anymore. Anyway.
All right.
Bring us home.
Okay. Surgeons at a hospital, and I don't know if I'm going to say this right, in Toulouse, France.
Toulouse.
Toulouse?
Yep.
Oh, that was close.
Like, to lose your keys.
To lose your keys, okay. Discovered a World War I shell inside a patient's rectum.
Oof.
Prompting...
Damn, killed him.
Prompting an emergency evacuation and bomb disposal response.
Ooh,
the 24-year-old showed up at the emergency room on Saturday night. So this was like quite literally last Saturday night.
Yeah.
Complaining of discomfort due to an inserted object in his backside. However, it was only during the surgery that doctors discovered the 16 by 4 centimeter antique explosive in his rectum.
So for the
you're gonna convert that, aren't
weird
you?
countries out there, it's 6.5 inches by 1.5 inches.
Upon this discovery, the hospital staff alerted the police and the fire department, who put the hospital under lockdown while they inspected the device. I hope they took it out first.
I was just thinking this exact same thing. Like, is this going to take much longer?
Yeah. It was eventually determined to be harmless, a source from the hospital shared with local media. During the operation, the surgeon discovered a shell dating from the First World War, which the man had inserted into his bum. Bomb disposal experts removed the shell while the patient stayed at the hospital for recovery post-surgery on Sunday, February the 1st, yesterday. Or it'll be several days ago now once
Yes.
they listen. According to local reports, the police intend to initiate criminal proceedings for violation of weapons legislation.
It sounds like the weapon was violated.
Well, I think so.
You know? Did it have a say in going in there?
Probably not.
That's dark in here.
Mm-hmm. The public prosecutor's office in Toulouse is expected to take over the case for a thorough investigation once the man has been interrogated by the police. Funny enough, this isn't the first such incident. 4 years ago, an 88-year-old man caused another French hospital to evacuate when he arrived at Hospital St. Meuse in Toulon with a World War I shell stuck in his rear end. So apparently they like to put things in their bums.
88-year-old men need love too.
I guess.
Yeah.
Bomb disposal specialists at the location determined that there was minimal risk and the shell would detonate inside the patient, allowing surgeons to proceed with an operation to extract the 8x2-inch shell from his rectum.
That's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
So yeah, bottom line is, bottom line, don't put things in your butt. Don't put things in your butt.
Well, don't put things in that A, can't be readily retrieved, and B, maybe not potentially explosive devices.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, if you want to
Death by butt bomb.
you want to do bum stuff, you know, whatever, dude. But, you know,
Bums.
it's like the Seinfeld episode, which I know you don't watch and you're insane for not watching it, when George's father falls on a Fusilli Jerry. It's a little Jerry Seinfeld statue made out of Fusilli pasta.
Oh.
And it goes right up his rectum.
Oh.
And that's what you hear him telling the doctor at the end. He goes, "It's 1,000,000 to 1 shot, doc. 1,000,000 to 1." Because that's what they always say when, you know. I remember reading a story. I was actually looking at the same story you just did. And about different things. Oh, no, what was it about? I might even still do this story. So this is going to be a bit of foreshadowing, I guess. About dudes, you know, sticking their happy appendage into vacuum cleaners.
Oh, yeah, that's just dumb.
As opposed to putting a shell up your teeth.
Well,
but their explanations. The guy said he was cleaning his car with a vacuum cleaner, and he took his shorts off. Sorry, why would you take your shorts off? And because I presume your car is outside. And then as he was leaning in, his penis got caught in the vacuum cleaner.
Sure, buddy.
Yeah, dude, just nobody believes you. Just, you know,
just dumb. You stuck your wang in there.
Wang. Those are good computers. Yeah. So, you know, how do you walk in? Yeah, you know what? Damnedest thing today. You know, I got a 20 millimeter cannon shell up my back passage. You know.
Secret tunnel.
Nobody's buying it. Just say, look, my ass hurts. There's something in there. Please get it out.
Yeah.
Fill in your own conclusions.
They've seen it all, I'm sure.
Right. Good one. Nice story.
Yeah.
Yeah. And nothing other than the boys, you know, missing on Lake Ontario. We never had anything on the guy getting shot for French fries. The last two stories weren't.
Yeah, but the last two were.
Yeah,
good.
they weren't too horrible. You know. So before we go and stuff our gullets with poutine,
gullets.
do you have something you want to say to our lovely, lovely people?
Yeah, you guys need to give us some 5 stars, please.
Please.
Whatever platform you're using to listen to us on, that would be awesome. And share us with a friend.
Or several.
Or for several.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, give us a follow, please, on Facebook, called The Absurd. And on Instagram as well, and Tickety Talk. You know, we don't post too often on Tickety Talk.
No,
but I don't really know why. I don't know. Maybe we will.
I always kind of forget about it.
So do
it's
I,
like one of those things, right? Like I go on TikTok once in a while, but I kind of forget about it.
I go on there to watch comedy clips.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't I hate so much of it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, well, maybe we'll start posting a little bit more there.
Sure.
Anyway, thank you very much for stopping by and listening, and hopefully you'll tune in again next week. So until then, please take good care of yourselves and one another.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
The Absurd Podcast is written, produced, and recorded by Rod and Mel. Music by Audionautics.com.